Hello again. We're going to talk now in our study of soul love about being at one with God. In the workbook, I describe that as a spiritual coexistence with Christ. This is where we are now shaping our identity as being a true Christian, being a follower of Christ, even more so, understanding that Christ is in us. We are the light of Christ in the world. Christ lives in us. The church is the body of Christ. We as Christians are the church. We are the body of Christ. We are what reflects Christ in a lost and fallen world. Now that's pretty heady stuff, theologically speaking. So take time to ponder that. Don't let it be just some strange, abstract concept. Really, really take time to pray and meditate on that. Maybe take a long walk by the sea or in the mountains or the countryside. If you can, have that luxury of beautiful countryside. Just try and get away close to nature and really appeal to God. Ask Him to reveal to you how this is true, that Christ lives in us. How is it that the Spirit of Christ is keeping us alive? What does that mean? What does that look like? Really try and ponder that and then cherish it for what it really is. One of the prayers that we have in the book, I'll read it to you. It says, pray that your soul would be able to realize the truth that you are alive because of God's breath in you. Ask God to unravel the depth of meaning in that so that you can more fully comprehend your living bond with our mighty Father. Put this in your own words to Jesus in your journal. So that is very lofty, very abstract, but you really need to make it concrete and real and truth for yourself, because that is, after all, that your identity, that is who you are. And if you don't fully comprehend that, you're going to struggle to live an authentic life. You know, the Christian life is ultimately about authentic living. That is living in your God-given purpose for God's glory as a child of God. That's what authentic living is. That escapes so many people. Don't let it escape you. This chapter now on being at one with God really gets down to the nub of who you are. You are a beautiful daughter or son of the living God who is holy, holy, holy. And He is living in you. That is a lot to contemplate. But I'm praying for you that God will enlighten those truths to you, that you will fully understand them, you will embrace them, and you will enjoy this new identity, that you will grow in that identity. You will have purpose, you will have fulfillment, you will have joy. John chapter 15 talks about us being a vine. You know, we are branches on the vine, and as long as we are tethered into that vine, we will bear fruit. It also promises that our prayers will be answered. So that's an awesome reward for having a strong soul love. When you are at one with God, you are praying into His will for you, and your prayers get answered. And that's a beautiful thing. So good luck as you wrap up your journey in soul love. You should really start to be feeling now that you have 2 feet on the ground as a Christian in your relationship with Christ, your relationship with God, and your place in the world with a kingdom focus for God's glory. God bless you.